Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm back to pro after a long break, and I'm here today to show you guys a beginner's guide on EV training. If you guys are wondering why I decided to come back now, it's because Easter event is soon to be here, and that's my favorite event on pro because I can hunt Easter Larvesta, and hopefully this is the year that I'll get my own OT Easter Larvesta, hopefully. Okay, so we're making our way to Fuchsia City, which is where the Kanto Safari zone is located, along with the EV training zone in the Kanto Safari. First things first, we want to make our way to the PC, and that way we have a saving point, and we're going to collect the monsters that we want to EV train. So the first thing I'm going to have in my party is my trusty false swiper, and this is in case I encounter a shiny Pokemon or anything like that in the EV training zone, so that I'm able to catch it pretty easily, so I want to keep that to be safe. And then I'm gonna grab a few Pokemon to EV train. I have a few Bunyeries that I want to EV train here. And I took the liberty of leveling all the Pokemon I want to train today to level 30 plus. That's optional. I think level 20 plus is safer, or safe enough. Because all the Pokemon you encounter in the EV training zone, if you've never been there, are going to be level 10 third evolution forms. So 30 plus is probably going to guarantee a one-shot, and it'll save me time in the EV training zone, and you guys will see that in a bit. I'm going to bring this Gliscor with me as well because I'm going to try selling him and then posting that in trade chat while I'm farming. So, you know, just to save some time. The good thing about training in the EV Safari zone here in Kanto, not only is it one of the fastest methods, but also you can kind of like AFK farm it and do other things like watch Netflix at the same time, so you don't have to really focus on what you're doing. There are free zones for the EV training place, and I will mention those later in the video. They're not as efficient, but they are free if you don't have at least $60,000, I'm gonna say, to train here. So this guy on the side is like, okay, if you want to EV train here, it's gonna cost 10k per 20 minutes unless you have the Safari Pass, which costs $50,000 Poke Dollars, and then I'll charge you 2k per 20 minutes if you have that pass. So that's what we're gonna do here. I do have a Safari Pass in my bag, which is worth the 50k Poke Dollars. I'm gonna activate that, so that way every time I enter the EV zone, they'll only charge me 2k. I'm also gonna activate a mini MS medallion because I'm only gonna be playing for this weekend. I have other MS ones, but I don't want to activate full membership because I'm not playing on the daily right now. But you can also buy the membership from the coin shop or trade chat, whatever. So I'm going to activate my mini MS medallion, and this is going to give me 100% bonus money per encounter and also 50% bonus EXP. So this is definitely going to be an investment. I would not recommend training your Pokemon in the EV training zone unless you're training at least 3 at a time, maybe even more. I do have a box full of Pokemon that need training, so this is definitely worth it for me. The reason why I'm activating the membership is because the 2k that I'm about to pay to this EV training dude, wait, he's asking me again. Oh, okay, maybe they changed it. Alright, let's try talking to the guards up here. Yeah, so we're talking to these guards up here. We pay the 2k and we go into the EV training zone. The bonus money we're going to get from every encounter is going to cover that 2k, so it's going to be as if we didn't pay that. Every time we battle a Pokemon, we're going to get double the money. So eventually when the 20 minutes pass here in the EV training zones, we'll get that 2k back, okay, if not more. It depends on how efficient you are and how focused you are. So the area we're in right now is the attack, speed, and special defense training zone. If you want to go to the other zones with the special attack, HP, and defense, you would talk to that same guy, the escort, and he would take you there. So every zone is labeled here. You can see the berry bush for the berries that reduce the EVs of that zone, as well as a sign that will help you know like what area is for what. So I'm just going to walk up here and show you guys. This is the speed area up here. Since we're training Bunyeri today, I'm going to be training it in attack and speed. So these are the zones that I'm going to be targeting. I'm going to start with attack down here. And these little bushes right here, these are only going to have Pokemon that give me attack EVs. So right now we have a Victory Bell. Victory Bell is 3rd evolution. Naturally, I'm going to get 3 EVs per battle. But I have my Macho Brace equipped on my Pokemon, and therefore I'm going to get double that. So I'm going to get 6 EVs per encounter on every Pokemon that I battle here. So make sure that you have your Macho Brace equipped on your Pokemon before you start battling. It helps that Bunyari here has a priority move called Quick Attack, so it's really easy for me to train it. It just hits it first and one-shots it every single time. Tanky Pokemon are usually more difficult to EV train. You might want to level them up a bit before coming into these EV zones. But the Pokemon I'm training right now is fairly easy. Nice attack Pokemon, easy peasy to EV train. Alright dudes, while we're here, I want to share some tips or advice for people that are new. You can get a free Macho Brace in Goldenrod City of Johto. There's a dude right in front of the PC, I believe he's a biker. If you talk to him, he'll want to trade with you, and he'll give you a Pokemon that has a Macho Brace equipped. I believe it's a Machop. I could be wrong, it's been a while since I've done the story. But yeah, he should give you one for free. Another option is to buy one for like 15-20k in trade chat. People will probably sell that to you for that price. Maybe even 10k if you're lucky. But that's how you get one. Another thing is, yeah guys, so I do not recommend this if you're like really new at the game and you don't have money to pay 50k for the Safari Pass and you don't want to be EV training all day. Otherwise, an alternative would be to go to the free routes in every region that have EV training zones according to the time of day. And I'm going to post that here. Okay guys, so in Pokemon Revolution Online, there are 4 regions: Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh. And then as you can see in this useful picture, every region has a route for free EV training. So in Kanto, that would be Route 24, in Johto, that would be Route 31, in Hoenn, that's 120, and then in Sinnoh, that's 208, okay? Another thing is, the difference between this and the Kanto Safari Zone is the Kanto Safari Zone is all day and all night, same Pokemon in every zone, right? This place, it depends on the time of day in Pro. So for example, in the Kanto region, if you want to train attack EVs, you need to be surfing in that region in the daytime. And this photo is especially useful because it tells you what time of day in Pro every segment is. So the daytime would be from 10 a.m. to 20 o'clock in Pro, and that's when you can train attack EVs in the Kanto EV Safari Zone, or route, sorry. So yeah, you would be looking at every single route, every single time of day, and then depending on what EVs you want to train, you have to make your way all the way there and then train that, which is a little inconvenient, but you know, it is free, so that's the good thing about it. Or you can be like me and you just go to the Kanto EV Safari Zone and you don't have to worry about the time of day or what route you're in, and just train according to the EV training zone that you're in. So I'm just going to go up here so that we can check the speed zone so you can see what Pokemon we're going to encounter here. It's going to be a Pidgeot, and Pidgeot is again evolution 3. And that's another difference to note. All the Pokemon here in the EV training zone in the Safari are evolution 3, so you're going to be getting 6 EVs with your Macho Brace. I believe that most of the Pokemon in the free routes are either first tier evolution or second tier. It's uncommon to encounter a third tier evolution in the free zones, so you're going to be saving a lot of time here as well. That's an important thing to note. If you guys are really new at the game and you guys are still trying to progress the story mode, I actually don't recommend for you to be EV training your Pokemon this early in the game, because the story mode is relatively easy. You don't really need to have perfect EVs to begin with, and your Pokemon are probably not even the right nature at that point in time. So EV training is usually worth it when you have a good Pokemon that you want to use or you want to sell and it's the proper nature, proper ability. You want to EV train that so that you can use it or sell it. That's pretty much it. Another thing that I do want to note here, if you guys are unsure what EVs to put into your Pokemon, that always depends on what you want to use it for. So obviously Bunyari here is a offensive Pokemon, it's an attacker. I want to invest all of my points in speed and attack because, you know, those are strength points. So I want to invest in the strength points of my Pokemon and what I want to utilize it for. You can always check different builds for different Pokemon on Smogon. And I do have another video on EVs, IVs, and natures. You can refer to that if you're really new at the game and you don't know what EVs and IVs and natures are generally. That would be very helpful for you. Okay, dudes, before wrapping up this video, I did want to show you guys an example of a tanky Pokemon that I want to EV train, and the Sparrow Seed is an example of that. So I'm taking this guy to the second Safari Zone. I'm going to collect these berries, and remember that these berries can be used to reduce EVs. If you made a mistake and put them in the wrong area, you can use these berries to reduce the EVs, and they're fairly cheap in the trade chat if you don't have any. So I'm just going to collect these real quick. And up here is the special attack zone. A couple people training there. And we're going to start training my HP down here. So I do want to show you guys that it is kind of slow. Make sure that you have an attack move on every Pokemon that you're training, and then you can rearrange those. I usually like to put them on number 1. So that way, like when I'm AFK farming, I can just hit 1, 1. 1 is for fight, and then the second one is for the first move in my move list. It's going to be a little slow because Ferrothorn is a hella slow Pokemon, so he's always going to move second. He has no priority moves. But as you can see, he's still able to one-shot, or she's still able to one-shot the Nidoqueen because I leveled him up quite enough. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, make sure to let me know in the comments. I do particularly enjoy making beginner's guide or videos for newer players because I feel like those are useful long-term. And trying to get new people to play this game because it is a wonderful Pokemon game, one of the best MMOs out there in my opinion. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. If there's anything I missed out on or didn't mention in this video, make sure to, you know, pay forward and give some advice to the other players of this game if you're an experienced player watching. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I am going to include a shiny flex segment at the end right here because I did buy a new shiny Larvesta, guys. It's also male, like Stanley, so right now it's called Stanley's brother. I haven't named it yet, but it's super cute, and I just wanted to show you guys that, so enjoy. Oh, and if you guys have suggestions on what I should name Stanley's brother here, let me know in the comments too, because I'm still like, I don't know. Should I call him Budget Stanley because he was worth a lot less? Like, I bought him for like nearly half the price that I bought Stanley for. If not less. I think less than half. It was like a steal for sure. But yeah, super cute. These are my favorite shinies in my party. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. They're so glittery and cute. Alright dudes, that's all for me, and you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.